G'day guys, Ben Zachariah here from Drive.com.au, and behind me is the hydrogen-powered Toyota HiAce prototype. Now, unlike the Toyota Mirai fuel cell electric vehicle, this one actually uses a V6 that is fueled using hydrogen. Come with me and we'll check it out. BMW was arguably the first modern car maker to explore the potential of hydrogen, and it continues to do so. But Toyota is catching up with a vengeance. It's already produced a hydrogen-fueled GR Corolla race car, a hydrogen-fueled GR Yaris rally car, and last year it showed off a hydrogen-fueled 5-litre V8 developed with Yamaha, with rumours that engine could eventually end up in the Land Cruiser. Now, most hydrogen cars on the road are actually electric vehicles that convert hydrogen to electricity. This actually uses an internal combustion engine, a 3.5-litre twin-turbo V6 taken from the Lexus LX600, and you'll soon see in hybrid form in the Toyota Tundra pickup. Toyota says this is one of 2 working prototypes that were developed in a very short amount of time, but it's now working on adding larger hydrogen tanks and hybrid technology in the future to help improve fuel consumption and extend its range. Now, this prototype HiAce has around 141 litres of hydrogen on board with a range of about 200 kilometres. Do the maths, and that's about 70 litres of hydrogen for every 100 kilometres driven. Not great fuel economy, especially with the price of hydrogen at the moment. But Toyota is banking on the billions of dollars being spent by the Australian government. Prices will come down and this will start to make a bit more sense. While this prototype was built in Japan, Toyota Australia is at the forefront of developing the car maker's range of light commercial vehicles, and the company invited us down to their testing facility in Melbourne's west to drive it on a closed course. This is still a prototype, but we are among the first journalists in the world to be driving it, and the engine and vehicle has only been developed in the past 12 months. And soon, Toyota will be kicking off a pilot program in the hopes of fast-tracking development of a production model. This particular prototype is going to be loaned out to companies, and they're going to be giving their feedback back to Toyota on a daily basis to let them know how it's doing. Just like petrol, diesel, electric, or steam-powered cars, different fuels have their pros and cons. Being that this is a hydrogen-powered internal combustion engine, just like a petrol or diesel, you'll fill it up just like you normally would, except you can only do it here at the Toyota facility. But unlike an electric van, which could potentially take up to hours to recharge, filling up with hydrogen takes just a couple of minutes. So this is a 3.5-litre twin-turbo V6, just like the one you'd find in the LX600 from Lexus, but this one uses the 10-speed automatic transmission powering the rear wheels. Now, power has been pegged to 120 kilowatts, which matches the diesel engine that comes in this from the 2.8-litre 4-cylinder. Compare that to the 305 kilowatts the very same engine produces when it's fitted in the Lexus, and give it a diet of unleaded petroleum. Torque is also down from 650 newton meters to 354 newton meters. Now, it is about a 60% power deficit compared to the 3.5-litre V6 you'd find in the Lexus, but Toyota says the power has been matched to the 2.8-litre diesel. It's not exactly quick, but it gets the job done. While our time with the hydrogen HiAce prototype was limited, we can tell you it drives almost as nicely as the standard production version, and the extra 100 kilograms from the conversion was not at all noticeable on the road. Besides the slight change to the engine note, thanks to the hydrogen fuel, there did seem to be a bit of a turbo lag when trying to get the big van going. However, Toyota has said it is exploring hybrid options for this vehicle, which would likely help plug that power gap. But had you stuck someone into the driver's seat and not told them anything about the vehicle, it's highly unlikely most people would have noticed that it wasn't running on standard diesel. Now, on the face of it, this may not seem to make a lot of sense right now, but I want you to imagine in 10 or 15 years' time, say you're the owner of a trucking company, you've got a bunch of hydrogen prime movers. Do you go with a fleet of electric vans, or do you go with a fleet of hydrogen-powered vans that all get filled up at the same spot? That's what Toyota is thinking about: fuel diversity, options for businesses and individuals. Let us know what you think in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, give us a like, give us a subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one soon.